Today I am sharing with you our Christmas Day clean up, tidy up. We left it to Boxing Day to get everything done, and I started on Boxing Day cleaning the kitchen, and then I thought, do you know what, I can't do the rest of the house yet. I just wasn't ready to do it. So a few days later I then began to tidy the entire house. The house just really falls apart. I'm kind of not on top of it as much, whereas the run up to Christmas I make sure every single night before I go to bed the house is spotless. But then from Christmas Day to New Year's Eve I just cannot be bothered. Things are everywhere. So this is my biggest cleanup that I've done on YouTube, my biggest tidy, shall I say, because most of it is just tidying up. The kitchen is a good clean, but the rest of the house was just a tidy up. I think after Christmas, when you have so many toys to put away, you have to find new homes for them, and you just kind of have so much stuff all over the house, coats and shoes from all the walks and just everything. If you've seen any of my cleaning videos before, you'll know that I always start with one section. It can be really overwhelming when you've got such a big tidy or clean up to do. So for me, this is quite a mess. So I'm starting with my kitchen island, which I always tend to do. I feel like once the island is cleared and tidy, I can really focus on other parts of the kitchen step by step.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name.
This year, due to COVID, we actually had dinner at home this year for the first time ever. It was the first time Adam cooked Christmas Day dinner himself, and he done such a wonderful job. But we had this table which we had brought online. It's called a banquet table, but it just folds up. So we're just going to tidy this up. Pollyanna has also been doing some arts and crafts and Play-Doh on it this morning. It was just the case of tidying this up and putting things away, and then putting the table away into the shed. Now most of the stuff is tidied away and in their right place, I'm just going to take the bits that are off the island and give the island a good wipe down. I'm using the Flash Sparkling Home in Apple Blossom. It's the first time I've used it, and it smells lovely, and I think it has gone to one of my favourites. I prefer this now over most of the sprays that I would normally use for my worktop.
What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you...
As you can see, I've got my two little helpers with me. Pollyanna really loves helping me clean, so I'll normally let her use the spray and then I'll wipe, or I'll give her a bottle with some water in and her own cloth, and she can copy me and pretend that she's cleaning too.
It's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but
I really wish it did only take 4 minutes to make it all this clean, but finally it's all done, sparkling clean. And then after a few days of this video, I actually took down my Christmas decorations, and it just feels good that they're all gone now. The next room I'm moving on to tidying is the living room. This is obviously where all the present opening happens, so there was a lot of rubbish, a lot of cardboard, and just new toys all over the show. The shelves had just become a place to put anything and everything and anything, we've got coats down here as well, and toys just everywhere, so this needed a real good quick tidy. Another thing that I like to do is I like to take a carrier bag with me to use as rubbish, just because I hate having to run back to the bin, and it just speeds things up a little bit, because 9 times out of 10 there is almost a lot of rubbish in rooms that you wouldn't even think's there.
What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants, and it's midnight? Oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running.
To make it a good tidy up, you have to make sure you get under the tables and under the sofas. I couldn't believe the amount of stuff that was under our table and sofas, considering I'd only done this just before Christmas.
I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. I wanna hold his hand, 'cause I can't stop.
Another room down, I always feel so good once everything's tidied. Everything is just in its right place. Pollyanna helped me towards the end. She really wanted to hoover. I think I'm going to have to get her a little mini Dyson so that she can help me. There's nothing on the shelves that shouldn't be. They're all clean. I've just got this small pile of stuff that is Christmas stuff that has to go back into the shed. After a tidy up downstairs, there is always a mountain of things that need to be carried upstairs. I just find it quicker to leave them all on the stairs and then take them up after I've done the tidying. Otherwise, the tidying just feels like it takes even longer.
Thinking about him, and would he understand if I told him how I feel about him?
I've then come to the top of the house where I'm going to focus on our bedroom and the ensuite. The stuff in this room comes from Alfie's room next door, so I tend to just pick it up and put it in his room, and then when it comes to tidying his bedroom, I'll then put it away. Same with like clothes. If they're not meant to be in this room, I'll just throw them down the stairs, and then when I get onto that room, that's when I focus on doing that and putting them away.
I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name.
And this is the pile I'm left with after throwing it down from the top floor to the middle, so now I'll start putting that away.
He doesn't know my name.
Skip Alfie's room because he's napping, so I've come to Pollyanna's, which looks like a bomb has hit it, like all the other rooms in this house did. She got so many things for Christmas which have just been put into her room and not yet organised. A lot of this stuff has just come from downstairs and I've just thrown it into the room, hence why right by the door it's really messy. So I'm just going to sort out and try and find places for her new toys.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be.
I've kind of made the walk-in wardrobe half a playroom and half of my wardrobe. So this whole wall is their playroom basically. It's full of their toys and I'm just gonna give it a real good tidy.
But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time time that we touched, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I'll try, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you. Dive into you. Dive into you. Dive into you.
And there you have it, my after Christmas clean, well, tidy with me, shall I say. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it's given you some motivation, because it makes me feel so good when the house is like this. I hate walking into a room and it's just cluttered and messy. I feel like a messy house means a messy brain for me anyway. So it makes me feel so much better when it's all nice and tidy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Dive into